So this 12-year-old worked as a prostitute for the next 17 years of her life, and she became one of the greatest Christian saints in history. What happened? Let me explain. Born in 344, Mary Agrippina ran away from her parents at the age of 12, moving to Alexandria, where she gained the reputation of sleeping around. In fact, she often refused payment, claiming she was driven by an unrestrained and insatiable sensuality. Living in poverty, she made extra money spinning flax, but her real addiction was lust. Then, one day a crowd of people were embarking on a trip to Jerusalem, catching her attention. She had no money, so she sold herself for a ticket. Once in Jerusalem, she immediately started looking for young men, until something unexpected happened. The crowd went to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where it's believed Christ was crucified and died. Maria tried to follow, but she couldn't. She said it was like an invisible wall was blocking her. She tried 3-4 times, nothing. She couldn't get in. Everyone else walked in, and she was left outside alone. She looked up and saw an icon of Mary the Theotokos, and feeling the grace of God, broke down in tears. She prayed, "I renounce the world and I will go wherever you lead me." Immediately, the barrier vanished. She entered the church, fell to her knees, and began a new life. For the next 17 years, she lived as a hermit in the desert, fighting hunger, temptation, and memories of her former life, sustained only by scraps of bread and prayer. Eventually, a monk named Saint Sizimus of Palestine stumbled upon her during Lent. He was stunned, not just by her holiness, but the divine insight she possessed. She hadn't seen a human in 17 years, but had deep wisdom only God could reveal. From then on, he visited her every year to bring the Eucharist until the day she died. Saint Mary of Egypt proves that no one is too far from God's reach, and that holiness isn't about where you start, but how you respond to God's grace.